Guys, how are you? Today is one of those days. See how I'm dressed. I want to show you how we went to work on a rainy, cold day. See that mountain there? Hope you can see it. Those are Nyeri Hills. Yes, it's literally like I think drizzling or raining or something like that. Surprisingly, it's not as cold as you may imagine, but see how I got this jacket. You can hear behind me. Yes. So I think it's the weather has changed drastically. And yesterday was so sunny. Today, this way, and I'll sort of love it tonight. I'll check the temperatures, how they say it is. The day I said it was too cold, it was actually 12 degrees. Yes, 12. So I can imagine those people who live in cities where they have winter, how it is like. Guys, it's drizzling. The camera can't capture that, but it's drizzling. Let me see. Oh, you can't probably see it, but it is. But that's kind of slight drizzle. That is not as much as you'd expect. Anyway, it's a wonderful morning. Shows us how seasons change. It's not always the same. But I love it. It's relaxing. It's so refreshing. And it reminds me, I tend to share in my WhatsApp status for those of you who have my number. You see, I really share very inspirational stuff. And it reminds me at times, like I sort of share what I would love to hear. You see, because there was at some point I noticed had said I would look at some statuses and you're like, it's not something I would really like to hear. Not necessarily, let me first repeat, I have no issue with people who share jokes, who share all this, and it is wonderful. I think everybody has their own niche. But I thought, why don't I share something serious somewhere? So when I looked at people's statuses and status and notice was missing, I decided I will share. Let me put this direction. I decided I'll share more of it. Okay, and so I did, and I started sort of sharing, and I sort of share something that I also would love to hear, if that makes sense. This is also an inspiration to someone else. If there's something you'd love to, for example, there's a product you really love and you think it should be available, why don't you become that channel to create it? Random thing, like for example, if you love milkshake, why don't you start making it near your place? You can sell a little, and then hopefully then you can get a market for it. It reminds me actually how my dad in Kenyatta Road, when we went there back in 2008, 2009, I think there were barely anybody there. People were very few, far and sparse. And then I think my dad had started a shop back then. So when he started that shop, people in that time it was a village. Today it's huge, big. Oh my goodness! You look at his videos, if you know him, Frederick Ndongo. Go look at his videos. You see how grown the Kenyatta Road is. But back then, Kenyatta Road is in Juja. Juja is a town several kilometers from Nairobi, which is the capital city of Kenya. I try to put that context in because I notice not everyone is watching me who is familiar with the Kenya. And in the same breath, actually, let me also clarify. Nyeri is also in the central Kenya. Kenya is a country in Africa, okay, and Nyeri is also several kilometers from the capital city, many kilometers from several. I want to clarify that. So again, back to my point. So these are now, I hope they are coming from you. And look at this wonderful rating there. Like I was saying, so he went in the Kenyatta Road, and people are used to, I think, consume unprocessed milk. We call, I like the no hooting sign. The advantages of being near hospital, and apparently this is called Ring Road Association. Guys, I'll hopefully tomorrow, which will be on a Friday, I'm recording this on Thursday, I'll make sure I'll go through this to Nyeri town. You'll see the Ring Road, how beautiful it is. Back to my conversation. People are used to consuming milk that is not processed, because I think most people had cows. So my dad decided to one day come and introduced the packed milk, and people told him, you are wasting your time. Nobody will ever buy that. Today, as I speak, there are depots for it. And he started it, I remember, because he would come with 2 packets of milk and then he will consume it. But he started it, and today there are depots of it. Another thing he did, like for example, there was I think Festive. There's a company that used to supply bread, so they never used to supply to Kenyatta Road. They only I think Broadway, so just a few. So what he did, he went to a supermarket in Nairobi. You know, the people who come to supply. Oh, a diplomat has just passed. Ooh, I hope it's the governor, because I've seen it with the flag. He went to a company in a sort of I think in Nairobi town, Nairobi city, found them those who distribute breads in supermarkets, and asked them, why don't you come and distribute breads too in Kenyatta Road? And they're like, what is wrong? They look at him in a strange, but then they decided to take him seriously. So they started bringing bread to him. Today as I speak, there are so many varieties of bread. We have big supermarkets. Even as we speak, we even have, I think, Naivas there. The famous Juja Mall, most of you know it. But back then, all these things weren't there. So that shows how you can start something and make it grow. Okay, of course, he later on gave the shop to my brother, who never had passion for it, you know, never proceeded. But it was very successful. I remember by the time he was leaving it, that shop had very cold sodas. Because you remember, like when you go to the sunny day, you go to someone to buy a soda, it's not, they have a fridge, but the soda is not as cold. My dad made it very chilly. Like he would put it really cold and then there are warm soda. So people started coming. They would come, like coming for that soda. They started coming for those packets of milk. I can assure you, everyone started coming to correct it, and you can see how value is. So that is the essence of it. You start from where you are. It's not very difficult. It's something we can all do. So whatever it is you like, and in fact that's how you spot a business opportunity. If you like, you see something missing, start supplying it. For example, you notice the stage of water, start supplying some water there. Guys, those are some moments of wisdom I am sharing. Hopefully it will be important. Also, I see my friend down there trying to hide. Let me just pause a little bit. So guys, here is my friend again, and recap from the previous video. So niambie, like they had you did engineering. Ulisomea wapi? How about your engineering? Ati? Ulisomea wapi your studies? Ulisomea engineering?
From Kenya Coast.
Oh, Kenya Coast. Oh, nini ilifanya choose engineering?
Mimi napenda tu engineering.
Unapenda engineering?
Napenda tu. Ndio kitu ambacho napenda.
Oh, ni nani alikuintroduce kwa engineering, ama uliangalia tukiwa mdogo ukaona watu wakifanya
nikiwa high school. Nilikuwa na best wangu, alikuwa engineer. Alikuwa electrical, so yeye ndo alintroduce kwa hiyo field. Nilikuwa like akipata kazi hivi ananiambia sifanye kazi, like ananiambia niangalie tu. So nilikuwa napenda chenye nafanya.
Oh. Wonderful. Na ulienda hapa juu ukakuja huku Nyeri?
Huku nilikuwa nimekuja interview nyingine kwa hapo Nairobi. Nilikuwa nimekuja kazi. Lakini sasa unfortunately hiyo date ilikuwa imechange, dance kujua. Like ilikuwa ni Tuesday, alafu akaichange kwa Monday. Sasa mimi kujua kwa ile change nilikuwa ni Tuesday, already niko late. Sasa after kuwapigia kanambia next interview inaweza kwa this June. Ndio maana nisanga kuja nikashikilia hapa, siko na haja kurudi Coast tena.
Ulipataje kazi hii kampuni?
Hii kampuni hata nilikuwa natembea tu na best fulani. Anafanya hii. Tulikuwa tunatembea, tulikuwa nimempeleka hapo ofisi hata kuchukua, sijui alikuwa ametachukua staff gani hapo. Na nikakutana na OKM sasa supervisor. Ndio akaniambia tunaweza join.
Sote huko umeenda kuiuliza. Ulikuwa umepeleka tu someone ile venye unaendanga tu na mtu. Na ukatuka
funga. Nikapia sawa, unajua sawa. Sasa ningekuwa bado hata sijui na ningekuwa sikujui. Nimeinteract na bedhe hapa iko fit, nimeinteract na watu wengi sana unajua.
Wonderful. Na the key lessons umelana labda sasa kutoka kwa hii job. Because hata si yenyewe ilikuwa hata huku apply literally came by accident ukaipata by the way. Nini some of the lessons umelana?
Si unaweza as long as unaweka kitu kwa tumbo. Tusianze ile maringo ati mimi ni engineer
eh,
nini, so ulikuwa unajua mimi ni engineer?
hapana.
Tusianze ile maringo ati mimi ni engineer, sasa
Kafanya kazi
Sinanga imetokea wewe hapa. Ingine ikitokea acha tu ikupiki kwa mbele mbele.
Na nini nakusaidianga kuwa na hiyo positive attitude, because I noticed you from the day one. Ulikuwa unasema tu unajua kuna ndio unapata kazi wamenuna. But I noticed hata nikipita the first time ulikuwa tu excited hata bila kukujua. Sasa nilifanyanga I think nianze tu kukusalimia. Ulikuwa unakaa tu excited tu.
Okay, mimi si hizo qualities za soja hata unajua sina. Mimi nimezoea tu kusocial na watu tu, so kusocialize na watu. Unajua sisi tuko coast kule, tumezoea kusocialize na wageni. Like mtu anakuja sasa hivi una socialize na yeye, unataka kufunzwa kuswim nini kama hizo. So maneno yako ndio inaweza fanya mka interact vizuri. Sasa sijazoea kasirika. Sijazoea kasirika.
Sasa nipatie methali sasa, parting shot. Last time ulikuwa tutafutia methali moja tu ya maisha yenye inatusaidia mtu kwa maisha moja tu.
Kamethali kamoja tu kama maisha.
Kamethali kamoja tu kama maisha. Makaza muhudumie. Yes.
Tuanze kwa wahenga. Wahenga sasa ni watu wenye waliishi kitambo, wenye tunaita wise people. Wale watu waliishi kitambo wenye like kama role models wetu. Kama ulikuwa ukisoma kwa historia kuna kina Mekatilili wa Menza. Hao sasa. Hao ndo walikuwa like ndo walikuwa kama walikuwa na gavanio. Sisi wamejikenda.
Sasa na nipatie okay. Sawa, tutaendelea tu pole pole, lakini nimeshukuru sana. Sasa parting shot. Kitu moja parting shot.
Yenye kama gani sasa?
Ana encouraging one, ku encourage mtu ako huko nje anajaribu kujituma, ako confused, anatafuta kazi hajapata, labda maisha yedi venye anapanga. Unaweza kama encourage
tu usichague job. As long as kitu na kitu kwa tumbo usichague job. Ukianza maringo unajua sasa unaweza kutoa wengi wamesoma lakini bado usichague job. Hiyo nyingine maybe utakuja ipik lakini sio leo sio kesho. Mbona usifanye nyingine ukingoja ipik.
Sawa. Sawa, asante sana. Sawa, ngoja niendelee poa. Thank you guys. Had a follow up with him. Na he's such a wise man. Sawa guys. So anasema usichague kazi, like to translate for our English audience is just like doing work. Him is an engineer, literally a graduate, and he's working in, like as a soldier now. Soldier we call it security personnel, and he says he had come for an interview in Nairobi, but apparently what happened, because this comes from the coast, Nairobi is quite far, so apparently the interview had been postponed. No, I think brought forward, but he didn't know. So he came to visit a friend, and the friend had gone to use for security. So when he went, he sort of just got a job like that, and he's like, because I have nothing to do, why don't I just start here? And he's so excited about it. And he tells me he is a joyful person, and he is used to interact with people from the coast, and that's how he did. And in fact, I remember the day I noticed him is because he always laughed. He was very joyous. I would even say hi to him. So that's an inspiration for all of us. Let us start from where we are with whatever it is that we have. Okay, so guys, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you all, and let's support each other. Leave your comment down below, subscribe, and leave us someone else also there. And we will continue advising. I asked him just for a general advice, but one thing he said, usichague job. There are so many graduates without a job, and I can imagine it's because you're waiting for an ideal job. He's an engineer, could have said I'll not work as a security, but he's working that way, guys. So have a good day, and thank you so much. Bye.